Hello there, guys. Anyone remember that little game called Ghost of Tsushima? Came out a little while ago. Remember that barely known game? Remember that game which no one has ever heard about? That Japanese samurai game? Yeah, the only game I've ever platinumed in my life. Okay, that game is getting an update seemingly out of nowhere. I couldn't believe this news when I read it myself. It's one of those things that when you read it, you're like, what, how, why, when is this coming out, and how do I throw my money at it? But good news is this update is basically like a new mode, a new DLC mode they want to bring in, and it's going to be co-op. Okay, and basically it seems to be sort of survival horde mode, a collaboration of different styles. And it's not going to follow the main story, but rather a bunch of legends. You're going to play as a bunch of legends, and you're going to explore this new map they're bringing, and you'll have to basically complete different challenges. Now, they call this mode Ghost of Tsushima Legends, and I'm just going to read straight from the article to make this, easy for everyone to understand exactly. So, reading from the article, it says Legends is an entirely new experience. It's a separate mode that doesn't follow Jin or the companions from his journey, but instead focuses on 4 warriors who are built up as legends in stories told by the people of Tsushima. Okay, Legends is haunting and fantastical with locations and enemies inspired by Japanese folk tales and mythology, and an emphasis on cooperative combat and action. Okay. Now, like I said, the game is going to be a co-op experience, which means you need to have 2 to 4 players. Okay, I don't think you'll be able to play this game solo. I think it has to be played with people, so you might have your friends or probably online matchmaking. I think it's a very good way to play this game, because I've always imagine myself when I'm traveling through the world of Tsushima, basically having another samurai by my side, and this is a very nice way to do that without breaking the game itself. So this strays away from the story of Jin to focus on these legends and the little adventures you guys be going on. So let's continue. It says, with 2 players in Ghost of Tsushima Legends, you'll be able to play a series of co-op story missions that escalate in difficulty, building on the foundation of combat from the single-player campaign, but with new magical twists that often require careful synchronization with your partner. Now, with 4 players, we will take on wave-based survival missions, fighting groups of the toughest enemies Tsushima has to offer, including new Oni enemies with supernatural abilities. So this is what I was talking about, that this game is going to have a little bit of fantastical elements compared to the main game. So it's not going to follow the main story word to word, and it's not even going to be related to the main story at all. And as you can see here, we're having people with supernatural abilities. So it's interesting to see if your class also has some abilities that aren't exactly, human to tackle these supernatural enemies. Now, continuing, it says, if you can best the story and survival missions, you may be confident enough to take on the 4-player raid that will arrive shortly after the launch of Ghost of Tsushima Legends, sending you and your partners to an entirely new realm to challenge a brutal, terrifying enemy. Now, this is what I'm most excited about. Raids are usually this massive kind of, should I say, dungeon run with teammates, which usually require a lot of cooperation. And at the end, there's usually this mighty boss you have to defeat. Now, I'm entirely excited for this because it depends. If they can choose to keep supporting this after, like they can have more raids after this, and if they keep this up, I just can't imagine how beautiful this game will be. Now, the most important thing so far is that everything I've said so far here is free, completely free. There's no charge to play this. As long as you have the Ghost of Tsushima game, you have this. Now, it says it's been so rewarding to see the amazing reactions from all of you as you play through Ghost of Tsushima. We've been watching so many of you stream your playthroughs, and I can't wait to open up this new way for all of us to play together. We're happy to offer this mode completely free to Ghost of Tsushima owners. Like I said, completely free. This is the key word here. So as long as you've played the base game, you got the DLC free. And this is one thing I've noticed with PlayStation exclusives, is that supporting the game post launch, for those that choose to do so, usually they promote free updates rather than paid DLC and all that, which is the one thing I have which makes me believe that exclusivity isn't that bad, because I feel the reason why PlayStation does this is to make its customers, those who buy PlayStations, feel like they get more bang for their buck, with the deals they get from PlayStation. So in this sense, this is one of the reasons why I say, exclusivity isn't that bad when done well. There are many examples of exclusivity done wrong, like when you pay a company for an exclusive, I feel like that's a wrong way to go about exclusives. But when a company has its own first party developers and they make a good game like this, and in order to incentivize people to buy the console, they keep updating with free DLCs, I feel like that plays a huge role in advancing customer positivity. I just like that. It's more consumer friendly, basically. So it says we'll have much more to share on Legends as we get closer to launch, including details on character classes, customization, and more. Thank you to everyone for your support of Ghost of Tsushima so far. And it says internet connection and active PS Plus membership required for online multiplayer, which we all expected. And I know that a lot of people who won't be happy that you need a PS Plus membership for this online game. But like I said, every game that isn't free to play needs a PS Plus membership to play online on the PlayStation. It's just the way it is. It's one of those things which I am iffy about. I don't know if I like the fact that games are locked behind PlayStation memberships, but it's something that we just have to live with. I have learned to live with it, and so I get free games every month. I guess it's not all that bad. So, but yeah, and to be fair, the PS Plus membership isn't actually that expensive. Everything comes up to about $5 a month if you round it up, so it's not too bad. It's actually not too bad. That said, I hope you all enjoyed. Hope you all enjoyed this. If are you gonna pick up Ghost of Tsushima when it comes out? If you are, let me know. If you're not, well, you're missing out. Okay, this is the only game I have platinumed, and I will be releasing my finished thoughts. When I was done with the game, thoughts I had a game, I'll release it in a few days. Okay. Love you all. Hope you all have a good day. This is Ren signing out. Bye.